Understand I don't know y'all. Remember, I love everybody. I am not your licensed therapist, and nothing shared on this podcast should be taken as medical, mental health, or legal advice. The discussions we have here are for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. We engage in open, honest conversations, sometimes including the mindful use of cannabis in a therapeutic setting. So kick back, take what resonates, and remember, always consult your own licensed professional for personalized guidance.
I'm trying to think if it was like an apple.
Yes,
or something.
There was a grinder.
Okay.
A little grinder.
It was at the house then, because I think somebody's mentioned it.
Your sister.
Jessie.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was the first time.
She was looking at the little apple because it was a red apple, small little apple. Look at the green stem and everything. And she was just looking at it. And she was like, what's this? She asked Vash, what's this? And Vash was like, oh, it's a grinder. And she was like, oh, for like your rosemary and for your thyme and all that. You know what I'm saying?
You have a good memory, yes.
Vash fell out.
It was so funny.
Yeah, no, that was my little grinder for my weed. Right. That was for the weed. That shit was hilarious.
For the spices.
Yeah, man, we go that far back.
This is good. I like this. The therapist, smoking with your therapist. I like this, like, a lot.
Do you want the relationship or do you want the person? I mean, that may be kind of vague, but just go with me for a second. What would you want? Relationship or person? You can get both.
Person.
You want the person, right?
The person is what I'm thinking in regards to that answer.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why I answered person. Like, I don't know why I'm not choosing relationship, which is interesting.
I'm going to say this. If you choose the correct person, the relationship will come, because that means that y'all both want the same things. Y'all want the same thing out of life. You choosing the person. You're not so focused on, oh my God, I got to be in a relationship, so let me just find somebody who can fit this mold of what I want. I'm looking for the individual who we on the same wavelength and we working to the same goal. So right. if me knowing I want a relationship, but I'm looking for the person I attract is going to want a relationship too.
Right. I date men who are emotionally unavailable, which has been my pattern for a long time after my son's father, because that was like the only real relationship that I had for many years. But I left because I question sometimes, am I emotionally available to someone who's ready to be available? Or if I'm okay with someone being emotionally unavailable because I wouldn't commit to them anyway. When you said that, that's the first thing that came to mind, was that night when I kissed him first. And that the closest that we've ever been prior to that, just like physically close to each other, is probably like touching arms or holding arms while you're walking or something like that. So this wasn't expected, but I went for it.
Damn.
I still kind of feel like men should make the first move.
Okay.
Unless, like you mentioned, he might be moving too slow. Look, when you make it real big and these videotapes come out and they listen to it, I'm like, yeah, I remember that interview. That was you. I was talking about you.
Put the eighth down and come solve these problems.
So, Kristina, what do they call you where you from?
Tina.
Tina?
Tina.
So they shorten your name.
Yep. And it's been Tina since I was young. A lot of people like to call me Chris, but it feels weird when somebody is saying Chris to me. So I'll respond to it because I know that they're shortening my name. But if you know me as Kristina or Tina. And my family, everybody's like Tina this, Tina that, Tina.
Mama, call you that? Sis, everybody.
Everybody.
Okay.
Even at work, sometimes one of my friends will say Tina, comma, in the emails instead of saying Kristina. Yeah. It's different. Yeah.
Right. So they call you Chris, they don't really know you.
Right.
Don't nobody call me that, but I see what you're trying to do.
Some people call me
it's
Christy, cute. And I'm like, no, not really.
Right. Okay. Yeah, don't push that on me. So I've had a conversation, like I've had many conversations about this name now, like nicknames, and I get pushback. So someone had told me this, and now it has me looking at things in a different way. I was told that what you just said would not be considered a nickname because it's a variation of your name already.
Okay.
What do you think of that? Now I say that don't make it true. But what you think?
Nah. Because if you call me something that's not my name and you've called me that for most of my life, it's a nickname, in my opinion. I think that whether it's endearing or not, to say it is still a name other than my original government name.
Right.
So I think it's a nickname.
I agree. I'm with it. I just wanted just to flush it out. It was a heavy debate. Yeah. Okay. All right. So always have been just a shortening of the name.
Yeah. For me, it has been. My older sister calls me Steiny, which has derivatives from other words because I call her different names. And Steiny, it's so funny. My friend's son, she has 5 boys, right? One of the youngest boys didn't know my name. So instead of Kristina, he called me Stina. So I said, my name is Stina. He said, yes. I said, what's my last name? And he thought, he was like, Johnson. I don't know where that name came from. So I said, oh, so my name is Stina Johnson. So sometimes my sister will call me Stina Johnson. Or she'll call me Steiny or Stina or something funny. Like, but out of nowhere, she'll remember that and call me that.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I love that. Stina Johnson. So that could be the alias. That could be the alter ego.
Okay.
Who knows? Okay, Stina. So, what is your motto in life? Words to live by or either words to die to. Do you have anything like that?
The only phrase that comes to my mind when you say that is go for it. And I was asked that question in an interview by somebody I was interviewing. They was like, hey, if you had a motto or something that you would share with a mentee of yours or something like that, what would it be? And every time, go for it. That phrase comes up in my head. So I think that's my go-to phrase if I'm thinking of a specific phrase to whether it's tell myself or encourage somebody else.
Go for it no matter what.
Go for it.
That's a strong one. That's also a great interview tactic. Like to throw it kind of straight because it's serving validly. Like we're both trying to see if, we're a good fit. Meaning my resume got me here. You see I can do it. Now we kind of talking. And for me to be able to throw something back at you that you have to give to me. Right. That's a great tactic. So I like that one. Yeah.
And I wound up hiring her. She was, I like that. It was very intriguing. I was like, oh, okay.
Got you thinking. Right. But it didn't sound like a kiss up type question. It's really like, I'm asking you something to show my personality, but also whatever you give me will benefit. You know what I'm saying? So. Now that's love. One. Yeah. Good shit. Has someone ever given you a last chance and for what? Ultimatum type shit.
That's a good question.
Yeah, we'll give them.
Let me think.
We'll definitely give them. It's rare that we receive them well. My opinion.
I would have to say, I don't think so. A last chance. So I don't know if it's just how I am that I'm not going to let myself get to a last chance. Like, I feel that if I'm going to work on something, if it's another person, like a relationship type, not even have to be romantic, just a friendship, relationship, whatever. If I get the whole, I don't like it when you do, or I want you to change this if it's bad for myself or whatever, and I agree to make those type of changes, whatever it might be, I don't think I'll let myself get to a last chance. Or I've never gotten there yet. So I can't say I let myself, because the question sounds to me like somebody else is telling me this is your last chance.
Yeah.
So it depends on if they got there.
Right. But the way you're breaking it down, it seems like you take heed to the signs. Like if there is any kind of signs indicating that there could possibly be a last chance coming, we nip that in the bud quick. We don't let it.
Right.
Okay.
And let's say if I keep on failing at something and it could be a last chance coming, I'm going to beat you to the punch and be like, okay, it's more about communication, because it's like usually last chances are given when someone's fed up. And I don't want to be in a fed up state with anyone in our type of relationship. So I'm going to talk about it, or at least try, because some people you can't communicate with because of their communication style.
All right now.
But I'm going to try to not get to the last chance part, assuming I'm trying. Because if I'm not trying, then I wouldn't care. But I've never been there.
Yeah, I like that one. That's strong. That's proactive, preemptive. Yeah. Okay. I have nothing on that one. That's solid. That's solid. Okay. When have you ever made the first move?
When have I made the first move?
Yeah.
Is it anything particular?
I'm super vague. I'm vague on purpose. I can't help it.
Made the first move.
Yeah. Wherever your mind went, that one.
Okay.
That's the one I want.
First move. Look, when you make it real big and these videotapes come out and they listen to it, I'm like, yeah, I remember that interview. That was you. I was talking about you.
All right.
So, there's this one guy who is one of my friends. We're still friends to this day. And I have friends that live in New York and who come down here and vice versa, right? So he was here, for a while, maybe like a month, visiting and enjoying family time, whatever, right?
Okay.
So one day we were in my car and I would hang out with him a couple times a week or whatever at night, after family time and whatnot. And I kissed him because we was close enough to kiss. So it wasn't awkward. I kissed him. I made the first move. And then I didn't feel and I've never done that before.
Okay.
So I didn't feel no type of way about it. Like at first I thought I would be nervous.
Okay.
And I was like, nah, I'm going to do it. Fuck it. I'm going to do it. And I did it. And then he was receptive to it. So I was like, okay. So I didn't feel no type of way. I didn't feel embarrassed. I didn't feel nothing because it was taken well. Now, had it not been taken well, boy, I would have,
right.
I would have been beat red, child. I don't know. But that was the first, when you said that, that's the first thing that came to mind was that night when I kissed him first. And that the closest that we've ever been prior to that, just like physically close to each other, is probably like touching arms or holding arms while you're walking or something like that. So this wasn't expected, but I went for it. Now,
it sounds like a calculated risk, though. I say that because probability of him rejecting you in that kiss of you doing it in your mind, you didn't think that he would reject you, right? Or was it possible that he possibly could have not reacted well to that kiss?
No, I don't think it was possible. I think I felt comfortable enough to go for it.
Okay.
Because it felt right at that time.
Right. Okay.
If it would have been forced or something, it might have had a different outcome. I don't know. But it felt like it was time. I don't know.
So you weren't plotting on him? Or were you plotting on him?
No.
Like it wasn't, I'm going to get him today.
No.
Okay.
No plotting, no nothing.
All right.
I was just like, I'm going to go for it. Let's see what happens.
Man, see that? Yeah, that's scary. That's scary. Okay. Now, have you ever done something like that before?
Nope.
Yeah.
That was the first time that I've put myself out there to be rejected in that way. Cause I could have been rejected easily. Like it could have happened, but maybe it's because of the way that I felt that I could go that far.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but I've never done that before. Like,
no, that's tough. Yeah. Cause see, as guys, I feel like that's something that we do all the time. We're expected to do, but I don't know if we get that often. Now, it happens, but I don't think, I don't think we get it often to where the woman will like give it, give it to us like that. So was he moving too slow? Or
at that time, I felt like I wanted to go for it. Like it felt right. I went for it because he didn't go for it first.
Okay.
And usually that's kind of how it goes. Like the guy is always the aggressor per se. I think that's really the natural way of things.
It's a lot of pressure too, though. Like on a guy. We expect it to know all the time. Like we expect it to know, and we should know, but we expect it to know. And it's a fine line because the only way we're going to know is if we have experience. And the only way to gain experience is to be with women. Now, if I'm with too many women, then I'm labeled as like, a hoe. But you want me to be great with women and all, y'all not a monolith. Y'all are creature wise. Yes, female. I get it, but different, all different. So I'm supposed to be expected to know and mind read and all this stuff. So,
figure it out.
So right. So I need experience then. You feel me? That's tough.
I still kind of feel like men should make the first move.
Okay.
Unless, like you mentioned, he might be moving too slow. I think maybe that's when it's acceptable. Not just because that's when I did it, but I think it's acceptable if he moving too slow.
No.
Now, I don't know the reasons why. Everybody's different. Like I say men should know. It's because men are natural hunters. So you kind of should know. Now let Dom's dad tell the story. He say men don't know nothing. He say you should probably, he would tell me to this day, we're friends and we talk about different stuff. So if there's a guy I'm interested in, I'll tell him about him, whatever, and vice versa. So I'll tell him, I don't know if he's into me, whatever, right? Whatever. He was like, well, if y'all friends, like, have y'all talked about some stuff? He was like, trust me, because he don't know. If you feeling this way and you've never told him that you feel some type of way, he don't know. He said, you got to be able to speak what you think, because don't assume that somebody knows what you're thinking.
No, that's the truth. But y'all move off of feelings and emotion.
Agreed.
So it's going to be hard for y'all to speak what you thinking, because I feel this way today and another day I might feel a different type of way. Like what he's saying is I get it, but in a perfect world that would make sense. You still got to understand that you talking to a woman and a woman is going to view it differently and y'all approaches differently. He's kind of telling you this is logical. Like, if you just do it this way, this is what's going to happen. And it makes sense. That shit don't matter. No, it don't work that way. So I get it, but you gave me a little more information. I got to ask you this. If y'all have such a great relationship, you and your son's father, is there any possible way for reconciliation? Maybe that y'all could be together?
No,
not at all. Okay.
I think we were meant to be friends.
Okay.
To co-parent.
Okay.
He's a great dad.
Okay.
I think we were so young when we were together. I met him when I was 15 and we worked together for years in like McDonald's at the kids' age, and then I went to school and then we started dating when I started at USF.
Okay.
So we were really good friends for years, but we were not compatible. We were good friends and that's what made it work for as long as it did, but we were not compatible for romantic relationship, I think. So we're way different people. Like, I just know that it wouldn't work if we tried, because of the way that I feel, I guess. Like, I feel like we're not compatible. And we can be friends and have fun, but I want to live my life too at the same time. And I don't want to try to make something work when I really feel that it won't. Because then what's the point?
Who made the first move in that situation?
He did.
Okay. And I like, okay, you just did that.
I laughed because he asked me to be his girlfriend. And I said no. I'll never forget. I said no. And then I thought about it. Like, I went home. I thought about it for a while. And I was like, well, what if we were together? So I did the what if in my head. And the next day I talked to him and I asked him, you know, I said, maybe I'm going to change my mind because I think it'll work, you know, whatever. I had to think about it versus just jumping into it because I didn't know that he was interested in me romantically at that time because we were friends for so many years, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to think about it. Then I changed my mind. And we were together for like 7.5 years after that.
I get that. Well, I mean, it's a lot of positives. You know, y'all are able to co-parent. Y'all have a great friendship. You know, it's just I was just curious, like if it was like that sweet, that good, you know, would you ever even think about it? But
yeah, it's good because when he started getting on my nerve, we don't have to talk. You know, we don't have to be in the same house.
Right.
We don't even got to pick up the phone. You text me, I might not respond. But I'm not rude about it. But, you know, when too much is there, it's like, okay, space and time.
Right.
And then we could talk about whatever, especially when it comes to my son. Like, those conversations can happen. But then when we're just talking about life and stuff, conversations are good. We talk like every day, like through text message every day.
Okay. This is me. Can we talk?
Yeah.
All right. Fuck it. When I hear stuff like that, because I'm a dude, right? And when I hear stuff like that, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of energy that you giving to him, right? But then that could be energy you giving to your man or somebody who like really deserve that time, you know? Like,
well,
are you able to balance it out and still have that going? Have a person? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
for sure.
Okay.
Because you know what? The time that's given is not time that wouldn't be given to anybody else in my friends list.
Okay.
So it's shared time.
Okay.
It's not individual, undivided attention time.
All right. Okay. Let's discuss something in your life that you just can't seem to, I guess, get over or maybe even push through. Like, even as time passes, though, this not like that day-to-day stuff. I can't really keep understanding, like, why do I, like, go through this? Like, why do I constantly go through stuff like this? And I can't really understand why it keeps happening. Do you have anything like that in your life?
I can think of two. One is when it comes to relationships with men. And two would be my relationship with food. So I've been overweight my entire life since I've been, I don't know, like 8-ish. So my relationship with food is always a battle. And that's with me trying to be more healthy. The relationship that I have with food is when I get stressed out, I'm a stress eater, and I can't seem to get past the cravings of the food when I am stressed. Even if I try to eat fruits and vegetables or what, you know, like trying to make a change, I always result back to whatever I feel like eating at that time. And then the other one, the first one was a relationship with men, is I make jokes and I laugh and say, oh, I'm going to meet my husband. I'm going to do this. Like, you know, I'm going to hang out with my future husband, going to be there. Right. But I date men who are emotionally unavailable, which has been my pattern for a long time after my son's father, because that was like the only real relationship that I had for many years. Then after that, every guy that I date, is like almost emotionally unavailable. So that I can't get over that hump. And I know I have to make different choices, but the type of guy that I attract, I don't know what it is about them that makes me want to be in a relationship with that. Maybe I want them to choose me over, like, realize something about them or about me that would enhance their lives or, just make them better kind of thing, and choose me. I don't know. It's something, but yeah, every relationship has been like with a guy who's like emotionally unavailable.
Okay. Instead of asking you to define that, because I don't really know what that means, I want to explore something with you. And we go as far as you want to go. Okay.
All right.
All right. So first kiss or the kiss first, that guy. All right. How did that play out? Like, how did that relationship play out?
We're still friends today. He doesn't live here, and I don't like long distance relationship stuff, but we talk once a week. We're friends. I've helped him, like, encouraged him during hard times and talked about hard times, and he has been there for me, but not like, it's not like he comes to Florida to see me. We're just friends through the phone and through text. When he comes here, he's visiting his family and I'm here. So, okay, Tina, let's link up or whatever when I'm here.
Okay.
It's not like I'm coming to Florida to be with you, Tina, and then I'll see my family while you're here.
Right.
So it's like, it played out like friendship. Yeah.
Okay. Now, that relationship started as a friendship, but blossomed into something more?
Friends with benefits.
Okay. And y'all both had an understanding of that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Because I say I'm going to meet my husband, but I left because I question sometimes, am I emotionally available to someone who's ready to be available? Or if I'm okay with someone being emotionally unavailable because I wouldn't commit to them anyway. So I wonder if that may be why the pattern exists, because I met this guy who was a really good guy. Matter of fact, we still talk to each other through text message only. He moved to Kansas for a job. And when I say really good guy, this guy, if I had my shit right in my mind, I would have given my attention and time to this guy. He still says to this day, we can make it work, but I feel like I should have gave the time when I had the time to give, because now I feel like I tried and it didn't work and I don't want to waste my time, but I wasn't emotionally ready at that time anyway. So I don't know if I tried today, would it be different? I don't know.
Well, I want to make sure I understand what you're saying. So you know the reason why it didn't work. Like you know that it was you why it didn't work.
Right.
But then the person who it didn't work with is still willing to give it a second try, even though you're saying you're not ready.
Right.
Yeah. You have to work on self.
Right. It's me.
Okay. And then also you're telling me you don't like the long distance relationships and this person is in Kansas.
Right.
So yeah, that would be a tough
It's like, why invest that time to long distance? One, I don't want to start it off with something I don't like, and that's long distance. Like, what's the point? Like, if you long distance, if I care about you, then yes, and I want to make it work. But if I haven't fully invested myself, like the whole friends with benefits or whatever, you can be fulfilled somewhere else, and with somebody who's here versus somebody who's in Kansas and you got to wait. But that's because I'm not invested. Like,
you said he's a good guy.
He's a great guy.
So would it be worth your investment in the sense of you could talk to this person while they're away, building a relationship, but also working on yourself? You know, it gives you time to work on you. But the only end goal would be somehow y'all would be able to come together. And if he's not willing to come back, or if you're not willing to move there, then that would be a waste of time, because you don't want to do a long distance. But I was just thinking of being able to see if this is a person that you actually even want to build something with, even though from the outside looks like a great guy.
Yeah,
you know?
he's a good guy.
Okay.
Like, he's a good guy. There's stuff that annoys me, but I think everybody gets annoyed with certain things.
Let's get down to it. If he is this good guy like you say he is, why wasn't he able to keep your attention when he was here?
Because I was talking and seeing somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't that he couldn't keep my attention. It's just I didn't commit to just him. I feel that was unfair. But I don't want to go back to it, because then I would be unfair again, because he's so far away.
Right.
And it would be a waste of time.
Right.
So, and everything screams waste of time until he says, oh, but why would he say, oh, I want to move back to Florida if we're not together? So like, yeah, there's no reason why.
Right. You would have to give him a reason.
Right. And that means that I would have to commit to a long distance relationship before I even give him a reason to come back. Like, I feel if I'm not committed, then that's a waste of time.
And before you commit, you got to work on self.
Right.
That, like, being able to receive a person like that.
Right.
Because if you're not right, you could get with him and you're going to be in the same situation, if not worse.
Right. So when you say work on self, how do you work on that? When I say emotionally unavailable, what I mean is that either not being able to emotionally commit to that person because of past demons or whatever, or just either not wanting that person or not being able to emotionally get there.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you want the relationship or do you want the person? I mean, that may be kind of vague, but just go with me for a second. What would you want, relationship or person? You can get both.
Person.
You want the person, right?
The person is what I'm thinking in regards to that answer.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why I answered person. Like, I don't know why I'm not choosing relationship, which is interesting.
I'm going to say this. If you choose the correct person, the relationship will come, because that means that y'all both want the same things. Y'all want the same thing out of life. You choosing the person. You're not so focused on, oh my God, I got to be in a relationship, so let me just find somebody who can fit this mold of what I want. I'm looking for the individual who we on the same wavelength and we working to the same goal. So right. if me knowing I want a relationship, but I'm looking for the person I attract is going to want a relationship too.
Right.
That's what I be trying, I'm trying to get at with that. So could you see this person that's in Kansas as a potential mate?
Yeah.
Okay. And y'all still are in communication and it's on a positive level. It's not like any negative energy between you two, right? It may be worth something pursuing while you're working on yourself, in the sense of trying to prepare yourself to even receive that type of person. Because we both can identify, like you're saying, you're not ready for it. I don't know, but it's something that I ain't really ready for that, but if you want it, you can prepare yourself for it, or at least talk to him a little bit more, give him a little bit more cooperation, a little bit more rhythm to see if this is truly what you want, know? Because we have these ideas of people, but if, when you really experience it, you don't know for sure. Like, he checking off all the boxes, but let's see if and he possibly is, but I'm about testing out my theories. So if I believe that to be true, it can withstand the test. I ain't trying to test. It's just, it can withstand it because it's true. Right. It's true.
Right.
But if it ain't, it's going to be a little wavery. And then I might have to step back a little bit. I don't know.
Okay.
It's opinion. I don't make it right.
Agreed.
But I'm just thinking it through from what you're telling me. I don't know. You never know. We have these rules, but if they're not deal breakers, like for certain people, we can be a little more flexible. That's what I'm saying. Now, if this is a total deal breaker, don't even consider what I'm saying, because we're just going against what we already know is the inevitable. I'm not considering that in any kind of way. So that's wasted energy. Let's go in a different direction.
Gotcha.
You know? Well, you have any questions for me?
I don't have real questions. I have comments. So comment would be, this is good. I like this. The therapist, smoking with your therapist. I like this like a lot. That's very good. And it makes me happy for you and proud of you at the same time for going for something that is yours and doing what you love at the same time.
Well, I end every show this way. So what do you call me? How did we meet?
I call you Eric. I call you Vashti's husband. I call you Eric from work, because when I'm talking to somebody else, I'm like, oh, not your brother, but Eric from work, because of the same name. And yeah, that's about it. And how did we meet?
Let
me think of the first time. It had to be with Sharonda and Vashti. But I can't really pinpoint the very first time that we met. I don't know if it was at Sharonda's home. It had to be at an outing somewhere, or Sharonda's house, because we would come over the house at times too.
So you never came to the apartment back in the day, like our apartment or anything?
I remember coming there one time.
I felt like that might have been the first time.
I think that was.
I feel like that might have been the first time. You know, you came, I don't know if you came with Sharonda, but coming to the apartment in Tampa.
It was me and Jesse.
Okay.
We're together.
Yeah.
And I remember we went to Vashti's house.
Was it, because this the only house now? We
No,
had apartments.
Apartment.
Yeah.
When I meant home, like.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I just don't know what. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make sure.
Was there like I'm trying to think if it was like an apple.
Yes,
or something.
There was a grinder.
Okay,
a little grinder.
It was at the house then, because I think somebody mentioned it.
Your sister,
Jesse.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was the first time.
She was looking at the little apple, because it was a red apple, small little apple. Look at the green stem and everything, and she was just looking at it. And she was like, what's this? She asked Vash, what's this? And Vash was like, oh, it's a grinder. And she was like, oh, for like your rosemary and for your thyme and all that. You know what I'm saying?
You have a good memory, yes.
Vash fell out.
It was so funny.
Yeah, no, that was my little grinder for my weed. That was for the weed. That shit was hilarious.
For the spices.
Kristina, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh, we scratching. Oh, yeah, we got to get this on the record. That's true. Yeah. We got to see. We might hit big.
This one is mine.
Okay, that's cool. What? Do you have a scratch or something you scratch with specifically?
For my coin. No.
Okay.
If you find a coin, let me know, because I'm searching for one myself. Or I got a key.
Yeah, I got this. I got a scratch with mine. Let's see.
Yeah, I guess I'll use my key.
Hey, Vash. Can you come here real quick? Mm-hmm. All right, so what's the rules on this? I can scratch all of them?
All of them? I believe it's the dollar signs. We want to match those numbers where the gold bars are.
Okay.
And then apparently they have bonuses and stuff.
She done brought a scratch off. I know what I'm saying. She done brought a scratch off in here on us.
Yes, ma'am.
Big boy.
That is the way to my heart.
That what I was.
And scratch off.
That what I was telling them.
I love a good scratch off.
Come on, lady. All right, come on, you got to sit right here and do it.
No jokes this time?
Nah, come on, we good. We good. This is my good luck charm. This is oh yeah, this is for the book right here.
We're gonna make this happen.
Anything over 400, we got to split.
Yep, got it.
See, and I go slow too, cause I'm like, I gotta double check all the numbers. Come on now.
Nothing yet.
Not yet, but it's coming. We gonna win. Nope, it's like all close numbers. Hold on.
I noticed it a lot. You'll have like the winning number could be like a 4. You'll get a 3, a 2, a 5.
Exactly.
A 6. Like
No.
they with the BS.
Let me do the bonus. See if that means anything. Okay.
No, nothing. No. Oh.
Damn. 13. Let me see. Nope.
Vast slower than you.
Well, she had a head start.
Look, I'm rooting for y'all.
Oh man, nothing on that one.
Nothing.
And Gold Rush usually hit for something.
Yeah, even if it's like the regular amount of the card or something like that. Yeah. Oh.
Let's get the card. Come on, let's get the card back.
Yeah, show us what you got, Vash.
I got 43 and 44, and I got 45.
Right.
I did get the BS. I mean,
Yep.
let me do that.
Okay, so I see the numbers up top. So it's what, 3, 36?
Those are the bonus numbers. These are the numbers.
Oh, okay. I got it.
160 and
1?
I'm not done yet, but so far, no.
That's crazy.
I see $400 in y'all future.
Come on.
Speaking into existence. I'm using your napkin. I hope you know
Oh, yeah,
that.
no. Come on, yeah. Do what you need to.
No, we got $50 so far.
Word?
Winning chicken dinner.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's right.
See, that's why I was like, that's why I call her in here to do it, because you can't even trust me to get a shopping cart. Like, so, nah. I let her do all this type of stuff, and usually we hit for something. She my secret weapon.
Vashy, you got numbers, girl.
I know.
Y'all might have more than $50. That $400. Look, this is the only thing I can wish for right now. 400 plus. Come on now.
Uh-oh. They ain't gonna let you get too much.
40.
They ain't gonna let you do too much.
You never know.
Now with Gold Rush, this is my shit. I do these all the time.
Yep, I love Gold Rush.
I usually do 20 or 30 because the higher the ticket, the more it'll pay out.
Go Vash, go.
The pressure.
I know. Yeah. Shh. I'll give a little golf clap after this. It's all good. You need help?
No.
Got your glasses. I got you. Watch it close.
If you don't shut up. Just the $50.
Oh.
$50.
Yay!
That's what's up.
Close to getting the money back. Because if it was 60, you almost got it back.
Oh, like right for the tickets.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy, like I have every number in between. Like I hate when they do that. Like literally.
It's a tease.
It is. It is such a tease.
Oh man, 2 $2 million would have been nice. A nice.
Yeah,
Up to 15 million, you know, they could have threw us a cool too.
We're both millionaires.
Right. Until you spend $1.
Oh yeah. But for the time being, we're both millionaires.
Right. We can wish.
Put the eighth down. Put the eighth down. Put the eighth down. Put the eighth down. Man, put the eighth down and come solve these problems.